time, Bob Skelly was riding with me, and this was, I think, 71, and we were at Aliso Beach, and we were turning out of Aliso Beach to go south to go over to Camel's Point and drop down into those beaches, you know, West Street, Laguna Round, Camels, or what became eventually Gay Bay. And as we're getting ready to pull out and make the right-hand turn onto PCH, we can hear this siren coming, and this Jeep goes by us, a red box Jeep, four-door, goes by us at high speed, followed very closely by Laguna PD. And they get about halfway up the Aliso Hill, and the Jeep pulls over voluntarily. The PD unit pulls in behind him, and there's no backup for the cop. So I decide, okay, we're going to back him up, because we're not going to let him sit out there and, you know, be by himself. So as we pull up about 30 feet behind him, you know, I tell Bob, go up and help the officer, and I'm radioing what's going on, so I'm busy momentarily. Bob goes up, the officer sees us, and he comes around the back of the unit, opens up the front door, reaches in, grabs the 12 gauge, pump jacks it, hands the weapon to Skelly and says, if he gets control of me, kill him. And so now Bob is standing on the passenger side of the Jeep, and the officer's going back around, and I'm going to head up there to help him when I hear this screaming behind me, and some lady had pulled up about 10 feet behind the Jeep, and she's got kind of banshee hair, and she's out of control. She's just yelling and screaming, and the last thing we need is for her to involve herself in the middle of this felony car stop where weapons are drawn. At about that point in time, you could hear sirens coming. And I think within about 4 or 5 minutes, there were something like 18 cop cars there.
Oh my!
And the cop had obviously called for a mutual aid, and so that was a perfect time for us to slip out of there, which we did, you know. And
that's probably a piece of equipment that Bob was not trained in, a 12 gauge.
No, you know, but he looked good holding the shotgun.
I bet he did.